Hello crafters, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this cardboard box with me and I thought of giving this cardboard box a new look. So from a long time I was searching for a box to keep my stuff in and I couldn't find any, so I thought of recreating this cardboard box. So let's see how I do this. So to start I am going to cover my base using my white gesso. So I'm going to put some gesso on the surface of my box and then going to cover it using my sponge dabber. So as you can see that the box is of a darker color, so I need a good 2-3 layers of gesso on the box in order to make it pure white. So after my first layer is done and dried, I'm going to cover it again with the second layer of gesso. So this is how the box looks after the 2 coats of gesso. And now I'm going to place this napkin onto the box. So before sticking this napkin I need to cut out the portion that I want to stick. So I'm using my wet brush to do this cutting. Why I'm not using a scissor is because I need rough ends and I don't want straight lines. I just want rough lines so that it's easy for me to blend in the colors. So this is the napkin that I'm going to use, but first I need to trim off these sharp lines using my wet brush. I'm just going to wet the tissue a little bit and then trim off these sharp edges so that it's easier for me to blend in the colors. So this is the final napkin that I'm going to place on my box, and before sticking this we need to remove the 2 layers of the napkin that it has. So here I'm removing the first layer and the second layer in order to use the final printed layer on the box. So with the help of my decoupage glue I am going to stick this napkin on my box. So I'm putting some glue in the middle of the box and then going to stick this napkin layer by layer. So if you're willing to try these ideas of decoupage and you do not have these napkins with you, all you can do is you can use any cuttings from the magazines or a comic book, or you can get a printout of a picture that you would like to use on your project. You can always use a picture from any of the magazines or books that you like and stick it using your fevicol mixed with a little water. It will act as your decoupage glue. So you must try these ideas. So now I am going to remove any wrinkles that might arise while pasting the napkin using my plastic sheet. I am just going to rub off the wrinkles. So now here I've taken some grey color and I'm blending it with the tissue so that it looks like a complete piece and doesn't look like that you've sticked something on the box. So this technique of blending colors with the tissue is called color blending technique. So here I'm just going around the napkin and blending in some grey color because the base of my tissue is grey. So now here I'm going to complete this tree by drawing the other half of the tree using a red color. I'm just drawing some leaves on the box so that it looks like a complete one tree. Likewise, I'm going to repeat the process for the other tree and draw some leaves and complete the other tree as well. Now I'm going to draw some branches of the tree using a black paint. Just drawing some branches of the tree so that it looks more natural. Also repeating the process for the other tree, drawing some branches and the stem of the tree. Now here I'm just giving some strokes of black color to give it a more natural look. So I'm just taking a white paint now and going to highlight the moon. So now here I am going to cover the sides of my box using the gray color. I am going to cover all the four sides using this color. So this is how my box looks, and I have created some fallen leaves at the bottom of the box and covered all the sides with the gray color. I've also created some birds pattern on the box so that it looks more complete. So the last and the final step is to cover the project with the varnish. So here I'm putting some varnish on my project and then just quickly spreading it using my flat brush. Why we use a varnish is because it protects our project from heat, dust and water. So it is very important to cover your project using a good 2-3 coats of varnish at the end. Also not to forget the sides of the project. So this is how my box looks, and I have used this box to keep my napkins in it, and I have loads of napkins to keep. So here is my DIY cardboard box. I hope you liked this idea. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Also do write in the comment section below how did you like my video, and happy crafting.